Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah, you can see, right, Mataji? It's fine.
Yes, Mataji. See the slide and we can see.
Okay, okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna. So let's start with the prayers. Okay. Om Ajnana Timirandasya
Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshulabdhitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Vishnupadaya
Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani
Jai Shri Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
Very good.
Mataji, can Jagdish please say the sloka?
Yes. Do you all know? I was thinking first I will say that.
Hare Krishna.
Some of you may not know this, so I will say first. Then you repeat, and then I will ask you all to say it. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Please repeat. Yam hina vyatayantyete.
Okay.
Is everyone saying it?
Look, you know what's so fun? Oh yes.
Yam hina vyatayantyete.
No, you can't. No, I'm alone. Oh my.
Purusham Purushashaba.
Purusham Purusharshaba.
Okay, no more. Stop. Slow down.
Samadukha Sukham Dhiram.
Samadukha Sukham Dhiram.
Samadukha Sukham Dhiram.
Samadukkam Sukham Dhiram.
Tatvaya Kalpate.
Somittatava kalpate.
Tatvaya Kalpate.
Somitratava kalpate.
Anyone would like to say?
Ramachandra.
Okay. Go ahead, Ramachandra.
Yam hina vyatayantyante purusham purusharshava samadukka sukham dhiram somrittatvaya kalpate.
Thank you, Ramchandra. Very good.
Can I say it? Mataji, can Pari say? Mataji, can Shri say?
Yeah, Shri, go ahead, Shri. And then Pari. Go ahead, Shri.
Yam hina vetante te purusham purushashapa samadukha sukham dhiram somritatvaya kalpate.
Very good. Thank you, Shri. Pari, you want to go?
Yes, Mataji. Yam hina vyatayante te purusham purushashapa samadukam sukham dhiram somritavyaya kalpate. And Mataji, can I read the translation?
Shall we give somebody else a chance? If nobody is there,
Mataji, can Ojasvi read the translation?
Okay, Ojasvi, go ahead, please.
O best among men, Arjuna
Can you give it? Sure. Okay.
is not disturbed by happiness and distress, and steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation.
Thank you, Ojasvi. So we'll move to the next one. Please repeat. Ath chainam nityajatam.
Atajama nityam.
Ath chainam nityajatam.
Ataja nityam jantanam.
Nityam va manyase mritam.
Nityava manamanityam.
Nityam va. Can you say? Nityam va.
Nityam va
Mritam.
Nityam va Simityam Srimityam
Tathapi tvam mahabhaho.
Maritan Mahabo
Tathapi tvam mahabaho.
Tatyam Tava Mahabaho
Nainam shochitumarhasi.
Natam Soshati Arhasi
Nainam shochitumarhasi.
Natam Soshitam Arhasi.
Anyone would like to try?
Mataji, can Ojasvi try?
Mataji, can Varun try?
Yes, Varun, go ahead.
Atachainam nityajatam. Atachainam
Nityajatam.
nityajatam. Can you say this line?
Nityam va manyase mritam.
Nityam va manyase mritam. Tatapi tvam mahabaho nainam sochitum arhasi.
Very good. Thank you, Varun.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can you tell them to be on video when they are saying?
Yeah, okay. Can you all please be on videos? Please. There are so many
Mataji.
on videos. Many of you are not on videos today. Would you like it if I just go on off video now? Is it okay? So you will not know, right, who is talking. See, I'll try this. Is it okay? Can you please all be on videos so that I will know who is talking?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. If possible, please be on videos, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Mataji, I spotted Garima because she had raised hand.
Okay, Garima, go ahead.
Atachainam nityajatam nityam va manyasya mritam tatatmi tvam mahabaho nainam sochitam aharasi.
Thank you. Very nice. Who else? I think Pranav raised hand. You want to go?
Yes, Mataji. Atachainam nityajatam nityam va manasi mritam tatapi tvam mahabaho nainam sochitam arhasi. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav.
Can Prahalat say, Mataji?
Prahlad, can you please read the translation?
If, however, you think that the soul or the symptoms of life will always be born and die forever, you still have no reason to limit, O mighty armed.
Okay, thank you. So these two beautiful verses from Bhagavad Gita we just practiced. So we'll keep practicing them every day, okay?
Okay.
So let's see what happened in the story so far. So we are learning about King Citrakethu.
I heard it yesterday.
Yes. So we will continue with that, okay? We'll just see what we saw so far. So there was a king in the province of Shurasen. And what were his qualities? He was a very good ruler of the entire world. He was a pious king. And he was very well educated compared to many great kings. He was very wealthy and extremely fortunate soul because he was born in a royal family. And he had 10 million wives.
Wow, that looks so many wives.
Yes. So, how he was a good king was also proven by Mother Earth, because Mother Earth was supplying all the necessities of life to the people, you know, because there was ample of food and grains because there was regular rainfall that time. So if the king is not good, then there is no sufficient rainfall and no sufficient food because men will go hungry. But since there was everything available in plenty, it means that the king was a very good king. Okay. But although he had loving wives and prosperous kingdom and wealth and everything he had, there was nothing that he could not get. Everything he had, but still he was not happy. Why he was not happy? Because he had no son. And to have a son was his one great desire. His greatest desire was to have a son. And because this desire was unfulfilled, he was always sad and dissatisfied. Yesterday we all saw about the desire, right? That was the one great desire king had. And because of that, which was not fulfilled, he was always sad. So let's see what happened after that. So once sage Angira happened to come to Citrakethu's palace. He was a very powerful sage. So king, since he was very nice king and he welcomed him nicely with a good hospitality, like he gave him fresh water and hot meal, he welcomed him nicely and he had him sit comfortably, and where he also sat down on the floor by his feet. So he welcomed him very nicely. But sage Angira, he could feel that something is wrong. He is not feeling happy. He's not looking happy. Something is troubling his heart. There is some distress there. So he asks him, what happened, king? You're not looking good. Is everything going okay in your kingdom? So king says, since you are a powerful sage, you know everything, but still I will reveal my heart. I will say what is happening here. Why I'm not happy? Because I don't have a son. So please do something so that I may have a son. So he requests him. And then since he being a very powerful person, he agreed to help the king. So he started to make preparations for the sacrifice, and by offering a sweet rice to Twashta. He gave the remnants of that sweet rice to his first wife, whose name was Kritadyuti. She was a perfect wife, so that was his first wife, so he gave it to her. And he told the king, now you will have a son who will be the cause of both happiness and distress. And he immediately left. He did not even wait to hear what Citrakethu would say. So king was not disturbed. He was just happy to hear that he was soon going to have a son. So he did not bother much about this distress part, which Angira Rishi told him. He thought, okay, maybe because he will be the only son, he might just have a pride or he might be disobedient. So that may be a cause of small distress. But he just felt about the happiness, that he felt so happy that he was soon going to have a son after so many years. So finally, he was so happy that he could not control his happiness. So this is the story so far. Did you all understand the flow? Anyone has any questions here?
No, Mataji. Mataji, I have a question.
Yes.
Mataji, you said that it was proven by Mother Earth that King Citrakethu was a very nice king. But and you said that whenever a king is very beautiful, like not beautiful, very like he's a nice ruler, then the earth grows. But then sometimes out of natural disasters,
Yes,
this thing happens.
That is more of in Kali Yuga, right? Yes. So that will keep happening in Kali Yuga because nothing is going right in Kali Yuga, right? We hardly know the kings who are so good or leaders who are good, or those things will happen. So we have shortage of rainfall, natural calamities, everything will be there.
Mataji, Sri Lakshmi has a question.
Who?
Sri Lakshmi.
Sri Lakshmi, you have a question?
Yeah. So you said that King Shritakunda is a good king, right? So it is
Citrakethu.
Proven by what again? I can't hear you. I couldn't.
Mother Earth, because she supplied lot of all the necessities of life to her inhabitants.
Okay.
Yeah, she gave plenty of food, and there was plenty of rainfall, regular rainfall, so everything was going good. Okay, so let's see what we can learn from this story so far. We will talk about happiness today. So you might think, what to talk about happiness? Happiness is happiness, right? Let's see what we can discuss. So what is meant by happiness and what makes you happy? Can you all share what is meant by happiness to
What
you?
makes me happy is
What is that?
what makes me happy is playing.
Okay, Pari, what is that?
What makes me happy, I get happy when I get to play and when I get to watch Krishna on TV.
Okay. Anyone else? Pranav, you want to say what makes you happy? What is meant by happiness?
Learning about Krishna. So I'm happy when I learn about Krishna.
Oh, that's wonderful. Anyone else?
This is Vrunda.
Yes, Vrunda.
I'm happy when I do kirtan.
Wow. Very... Yes, Balram.
I'm happy when I learn songs, Vaishnava songs.
Wow, that's so nice. Even I like Vaishnava songs. It's wonderful, right?
Garima,
Garima, yes.
I feel happy. I feel happy. No, I feel happy when I speak about Krishna.
Yes. And also I've seen you doing kirtan, singing kirtans. Nice kirtan. Yeah. I think that gives you happiness too, right? Thank you, Garima, for sharing that.
Suraj. Mataji, I am happy when I do Govinda class.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
See, Lakshmi.
Oh, that's nice, Sri Lakshmi. Nice.
Even I am happy when I do go in the class.
I am also happy when I do go in the class and I speak to you all.
I'm happy when you hear new Harikatha.
Okay. Somebody else, Suraj wanted to say something, right?
I was the one who said Harikatha, new Harikatha.
Okay, thank you, Suraj. Balavrinda, you look so cute.
Janavi has raised hand. Mataji, Janavi, you want to speak?
Janavi, is there? You want to share?
Yes, spotlighted her.
Janavi?
She's raised her hand.
Yeah, I don't see her. Oh yeah, Janavi.
She joined. I asked her to join today.
Okay.
I'm happy when I meet Krishna.
Huh?
I'm happy when I meet Krishna.
Oh, that's so nice. So nice to have you, Janavi. Okay, so happiness means pleasurable experiences, right? Whatever makes us feel happy. Like you like to eat cake, you're happy. You like to play with friends, like Pari said, you're happy. Getting a new toy or a gift makes you happy. Or any activity like parties, birthday parties or trips, that makes you happy. Or when you are successful in something, you get a medal or a trophy, that makes you happy, isn't it? And then doing things like follow your dreams or help others or contribute to society, that also makes you happy, right? Do you all agree? Yes. So when we are trying for this happiness, do you think we are the only ones who are responsible for our happiness? Do you think you're happy only because of you? Or you think there are many people who are responsible for it?
There are many people.
Like,
There are many people.
like who?
Krishna.
Okay.
Parents.
Parents. Someone who cares for you.
Friends? Somebody said friends?
Parents who care for you, like
Yes. Who said that?
whoever lives with you.
Yes. Is that Vrunda?
Yeah.
Very nice, Vrunda. So there are many who also help us feel happy. They are working hard for our happiness. There are many people, right? Like you said, parents.
Mataji, can you go to the previous slide?
Here.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay. So like our parents, like right?
Mataji, are we doing
Who's that? Okay. So like our parents or any grown-ups, like they're always thinking about our happiness, always thinking about our future. Like mom is cooking for you. That is also like she's thinking like what will make you happy and healthy, right? Do you all agree? They're always thinking of your happiness. What will make you happy? What should I cook so that my child will be happy? What should I do? They're thinking
Mataji, is the happiness a continuation of a story?
Yes, like we are learning about happiness from this part of story. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, this part we are taking the topic happiness and we are learning about that. Okay, true happiness. So what we should think, we should value and respect to those who try hard for our happiness. That is very important. I always feel that I'm so blessed that Krishna has given people around me who are thinking about my happiness. I am not the only one who is responsible for my happiness. There are so many people who are always trying hard for my happiness, and you should always feel grateful about it. Right? Do you all agree? So, but whatever happiness we are getting, do you all think that it is lifelong or long lasting?
No.
Suppose,
No. I don't think.
like Pari said, right? She's happy when she's playing with her friends. So do you, Pari, would you like it if you just keep playing with your friends all the time, 24 hours?
No.
At some point you'll get bored, right? Or whoever likes the cake, if you're given a cake and if you just keep eating cake all the time, you think it will give you happiness lifelong?
No, because you'll get cavity.
Yes. So what will make
But
you
you still
eternally
not be
happy?
happy.
Krishna.
So what will make you eternally happy? And how?
Lord
Krishna.
Service to Lord Krishna.
Service to
Krishna.
Yes, devotional service to Krishna. That will give you the eternal happiness. How? How it will give you happiness forever?
You can do chanting, do DT worship, do arti, and always think about Krishna.
Yes. What
Mataji, all the time when I'm sleeping, I get one time I got a dream where I went to Godhead.
Wow, that's
Even I did. I got that I went to Godhead maybe like 2 to 3. Like
I got a dream that I was the daughter of Srimati Radharani.
souls. You're getting these wonderful dreams.
That means that might happen when in our next life.
Yeah. Okay. So, how is devotional service able to make you happy forever? How? So when we are trying to do this, when we are doing the devotional service, that means what we are trying to do, we are trying to please Lord Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Whatever we are doing, we are trying to please Lord Krishna, right? And the best way to begin devotional service is to try to offer everything to Krishna, like we have discussed before, right? Whatever we are doing, we should think that I'm serving to Krishna. I'm doing this for the pleasure of Krishna. You can offer.
Always think about him, like what will he like?
Yes, you should always think, okay, if I do this, will Krishna be pleased? And we can try to offer it to him, like a service to him. We can offer everything or some portion of everything to Krishna.
Like Bali Maharaj did.
Huh?
Like Bali Maharaj did.
Yeah. Yes. So like we discussed, the happiness which we derive from material perfection is temporary. So whatever happiness we are getting by eating a cake, or like by success, or by playing, or when we get a gift or a toy, like toy, when we get it, we don't keep playing it whole life, right? One day or two, like that attraction goes, right? So it's like a very temporary happiness. We are not happy with that forever. Are you still playing with the toy which you had a few months ago? No. Some don't even know that where that toy is. It's simply lying somewhere in the closet, right?
Yes.
So we forget about it. That's what it gives, very temporary happiness, right? But the happiness derived from pure devotional service is the highest, because it is eternal. Happiness which we get by rendering devotional service is eternal. But how it is eternal? Why? Because when we are trying to please Krishna by rendering a devotional service, our soul becomes happy. Soul is the root, right? Soul is happy. When soul is happy, we don't have to make any extra efforts to make any other senses happy, like your tongue or eyes or ears. We don't have to make any efforts to make our eyes happy or anything. Soul is happy, everything is happy.
Yeah, because the soul's goal is to go back to Godhead.
Soul's nature is to serve Krishna, and that in that only the happiness of the soul lies. Very good, Vrunda. So, and we also should think that devotional service can be attained only through the mercy of a pure devotee.
Sometimes the soul is with Krishna, because Krishna is in your heart and your brain.
Yes, Krishna is always there in our heart. He's always there. Paramatma. So in Chaitanya,
he's there forever.
Huh?
He's there forever.
Yes. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, by the mercy of the spiritual master who is a pure devotee, and by the mercy of Krishna, one can achieve the platform of devotional service. There is no other way. How we are able to do the devotional service? By the mercy of what is mentioned
Krishna.
Krishna and our spiritual master. So we have to think how it is rare to get to do the devotional service in this life, in this very life. We are very much blessed. We are Krishna has been very, very merciful that we are getting to do the devotional service in this very life. It's all Krishna's mercy. It is very, very rare, because we can see many around us who don't know about devotional service, who don't know about Krishna. We should feel compassionate towards them. But we should, at the same time, we should also think that this is a very rare thing, that I am getting to do this devotional service in this very life. Especially you all are doing it from a very childhood, right? Since when you're children, you are doing it. Like for me, I did not start my devotional service from my childhood. So you all are so blessed that you are doing it from your childhood. So you should value it. Think that it is a very rare thing, and I'm getting to do it by Krishna's mercy.
So Mataji, so if you say someone that is not doing any is actually free and not doing anything and they're lazy, just say that you could do a Hare Krishna mantras and you could go to this class.
Yeah, we can try to preach them as per our understanding and level, and by not offending them, we can try to, by small steps, we can try to tell them about Krishna consciousness. We can,
but first you need to ask permission.
Yes, we can offer them prasadam if they are okay, or at least water, maha water, right? Yeah. So that somewhere they will start their devotional life. Krishna is very pleased if you do that.
So if this is so good, if people in all the countries are you can make a few people from like you can make a Zoom call with your cousins at India or something, then you can tell them about Krishna, and then they can help their cousin. I mean their people, the few people in India.
Yes, yes. So
And
that
the whole world can be in devotional service, and then everyone can go to Godhead.
yes, yes, that's true. That's the attitude which we should have. That how I can give Krishna consciousness as much as possible to others without offending them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you all understand how devotional service can give us happiness forever. Because when we enter the devotional service for the pleasure of Krishna, our soul is happy. When our soul is happy, we are eternally happy.
And also, when you die, only your bhakti and your service to Lord will
It stays with you and it can continue, right?
yeah.
This is a very good point, Vrunda. Thank you. How we can do a pure devotional service? So we have, huh? Who's that?
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Saranam Pada Sevan Archanam Vandanam Das Sakramat Panivi.
Thank you, Balram. Thank you. So yes, this is the verse spoken by Prahlad Maharaj, right? These are the ways how we can perform a pure devotional service. Hearing, chanting, remembering. We can always think of Krishna and serving the lotus feet of Krishna. Deity worship. Who all are helping in deity worship at home? We can pray to Krishna and carry out the order dasyam, becoming friends with him, surrendering everything to him. These are the ways we can perform a pure devotional service. So there is a verse here from Srimad Bhagavatam.
Mataji, even if you didn't heard of Krishna, Krishna always knows you.
Yes, he's always there with us. He always knows everything, right?
Yeah, even if you don't know about Krishna, even for bullies, Krishna is still in the heart.
Yes, he's always there in the heart. Everything. He's in everything. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
So this verse I will just say. Na sadhayati mam yogo na sankyam dharma uddhava na swadhyayas tapastyako yatha bhaktir murchita. Can someone read the translation?
Mataji, can I see the translation?
Yeah.
Mataji, can Ojasvi read the translation?
Who did not say so far? Can someone read that? Who's that?
Nandini.
You can add the Balram. 3.
Sanskriti.
Mataji, we have another minute, okay?
Oh.
My dear Uddhava, the unknown devotional service rendered to me by me devotees brings me under their control. I cannot be thus controlled by those engaged in mystic yoga, pious work, Vedic study.
Thank you. So here Krishna himself says how he gets attracted by pure devotional service. So he is completely controlled by devotees. Okay. But do you think Krishna is happy by Krishna is happy by devotional service to him? But what makes him happier? What makes him happier? Our devotional service to him makes him happy. But what makes him happier? What is it given here?
To his devotees and him.
Devotees, yes. Yeah, like by serving the servant of God, one can please God more than by directly serving the Lord. So Krishna is happy.
Mataji, like when you're doing devotional service to Krishna, you can, when you do something new, like if you please devotees, even if you do that, you should not stop doing chanting.
Yes, yes, that is, chanting should never stop, or any other devotional services. But if you serve the servant of the God, then Krishna is happier. And when he's more pleased when he sees that his servants are properly respected and served. So we should
Actually,
serve the
Prabhupada.
devotees of the Lord in order to please Krishna. So if we have
Actually, Prabhupada.
Krishna, we have to serve the devotees of the Lord, which will make him happier. When we try to please Krishna, it gives happiness to our soul, which gives us eternal happiness. Right? Just like, examples are like serving the mission of Srila Prabhupada. How we can serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada? By we can go for book distribution, or we can serve Guru Maharaj or senior devotees or our parents. They are also devotees. So if we serve them, also Krishna is happy, right? Because parents are already doing that. They are serving you. They are thinking of your happiness. So they are already
Yeah, so actually we are devotees of the Lord, and so our parents please us, so they're also devotees.
yes, they are also devotees. We should think how they are always thinking about our happiness. We can also think how what will make them happy. So that is also service to the devotee of the Lord.
Mataji, this Sunday is my mom's birthday.
Oh, that's wonderful. Who is that?
Sri Lakshmi.
Okay. Happy birthday to your mom in advance. All right. So I think time is up, right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Saroja Nandini Mataji is on call.
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Vrunda Mathaji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
The story. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So today we are going to play an interactive game. It's a personality game. So everybody please be interactive and share your ideas. You can raise your hands on the application and I will call out your names if you want to answer some things, okay? So as we all know from the past few sessions, we have been seeing about King Citrakethu and how King Citrakethu had wonderful qualities. And because he had such wonderful qualities, only he was able to be a successful ruler, and Mother Earth supplied him all the necessities that is required in his kingdom. Of course, he had one deficiency, that he wanted a child and he did not have, and that was one limitation. But other than that, he was a very nice king and he had very wonderful qualities, okay? So that was one thing. And then also we saw in the second class how he was driven by desires. So first thing is we'll think a little bit about how material desires, what it can lead us to, and can we give some practical examples? So first thing is that we understand how material desires, when we have some material desires, it will lead us to more desires because it will never make us happy. If you satisfy one desire, it will ask for more. It will ask for some other desire. It will make you think of something else. So satisfying material desires is like chasing mirages. What is a mirage? A mirage is when you go in the desert, you see that it looks as though after a certain distance, it looks as though there's some water there. But when you walk and go near it, there's no water. But again, in the distance, you see that, because of the sunlight and the shining effect of the sun on the desert, you feel as though there is water there. But when you chase that water and go, again, the water disappears. So this is how material desires, it's like chasing mirages. And also another example that we can give is drinking salt water. When you are thirsty, if you drink salt water, it makes you more thirsty. And if you drink little more salt water, if you're suppose lost in a ocean and if you're drinking salt water because there's no water around, if you keep on drinking salt water, it will make you more thirsty, more thirsty, more thirsty until you become, a little go out of senses, and finally the person will die. So it is that dangerous. Okay, so drinking salt water makes you more thirsty. Similarly, if you satisfy one material desire, it will give rise to another material desire, and you keep on trying to satisfy, but you will never get satisfied. And we have seen how some people like Hiranyakashipu have undergone a lot of austerity to satisfy one goal of not dying. Or even in the material world, in today's examples, we have so many, we have seen so many people who have really tried hard to achieve one goal. But after that goal is satisfied, again, he's not satisfied because the goal has changed now. So I want you to give examples of, if you have come across such situations in your life that you had a very big ambition or a goal, and after having achieved it, you weren't satisfied and you wanted to achieve something else. So let's see from, okay, Sivya has raised her hand. So Sivya, do you want to give examples of such a situation that you have seen in your life or someone around you? Anybody else? How you were not happy when one material desire was not satisfied? Just give examples.
Some things I don't get, I cry.
Oh, yeah.
This
Right.
is Balavinda.
Yeah, I can understand. Thank you, Balavinda. Yeah, so sometimes when you don't get something, you are angry. But when you get something, you become more greedy for something else. So this is how the material world and the material desires are. Yes, Sivya, I see your hands raised again. Do you want to say something?
Yes, Mataji. My mom bought me a little thing from Nigel, and then I got it, but I was still not satisfied because I was seeing a lot of attractive things there. So then I asked my mom for more things, and my mom said that you have to be satisfied with one thing. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of desires, and those desires will never end in your life.
Yeah, right. So that comes with experience. Because she was more experienced, she told you that. So that's how the material world is. You will never be satisfied. So we have to stop somewhere. One or two is okay, but we have to stop somewhere. Okay, so let's move to some scenarios. I'm going to give you some scenarios. Imagine that you're in that scenario and answer the question and say how you will react to it, okay? So I'm going to read out the scenario and then you can raise your hands if you want to say something or answer the question, okay? So this is the first scenario. This is going to highlight some qualities. Okay, some of the qualities. I'm not going to cover all the qualities, but some of the good qualities that you might be able to bring out from such scenarios, from some practical scenarios, okay? So this will be examples mostly based on your school, your friends, and your surroundings, okay? So the first scenario, it says one of your friend has been playing around too much last evening, and she copied your homework this morning to avoid getting admonished by the teacher. Admonished is like, verbal scolding by the teacher or a verbal warning by the teacher. So she wanted to avoid that. So she copied the homework this morning. But she says to you that if you are her true friend, you will tell the teacher that she didn't get any help for her homework. So will you be just truthful and tell the teacher what happened, or will you be loyal to your friend and not tell the truth?
I would tell the truth.
Okay, who is this?
Me too.
I would tell the truth.
Me
Okay.
too.
No, I will be loyal.
I'll be loyal. I'll be loyal.
You'll be loyal to your friend. Okay. So, okay, Sanskriti, do you want to say something?
I'll say to them no because you have been playing and not like paying attention to your work.
So you'll go and tell the teacher?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens if you don't tell the teacher and if you try to be loyal to your friend?
Mataji,
Just leave it alone.
no, because the
You
person
just keep on doing it.
Yeah, that's the point. So she'll just keep on doing it. If you give one chance, she will just keep on doing it. And she will take advantage of your friendship. And that's not good for her. and in the long run, it's not good for you as well. So you have to help her by telling it to the teacher. So that reflects which quality? Does anybody want to say which quality if you go and tell?
Truthful.
Truthful. Very good.
Truthful.
Yes. So you don't want to make your friend lazy by always sharing your homework, or you don't want to make her lazy or him lazy by always helping, because she has to become independent.
Mataji, I have a question.
She become smart. So if she's smart, she can know what to do and know a lot about devotional service.
Yeah.
Mataji, I have a question.
Yes.
When Sai Shita,
Yeah, Sai Ishita. Yes, go ahead.
when you're bowing someone, you have to take. If you bow someone, you post be nice to friends.
So you want to be nice to your friend?
Yes.
Okay, so what would you do in this circumstance? In this
So
scenario?
Mataji, this boy is just keeping all his homework away.
Yeah, of course you want to help your friend, so you could give your homework, but that should not become a habit. But you have to tell that such a thing should be avoided. But if he or she is not going to listen, then you have to tell to the teacher or whoever is authority, or to her parents, or you should try to warn her that she should not repeat this. She should become independent, because you want to help her ultimately, right?
Mataji, you should not give your homework as it finished, but you should ask her to come to your house, or you should come to your house, or you should meet somewhere and you can help a little. But don't say the answer.
That's a very good solution as well. That's a very nice solution. But I'm talking about the scenario when you give the homework. But that's also a very good thing, that if one of your friend is asking you for the homework, you can always say, you come to my house, I'll teach you, or I'll help you do it, rather than just sharing the homework. Okay, that's a very good solution. Very nice answer.
Try it.
Okay, so let's move to scenario 2. This is going to reflect another quality. So read the scenario 2. It says, you have been quite helpful to your friend, and he is still upset with you for a homework that you couldn't help him with, because your parents needed your help for settling down at your new home during the weekend. He was punished by the teacher for the same, and now he comes and yells at you, saying that you're not a good friend and did not care for him, and that's why he got the punishment. He says that he will not be friendly with you because you did not help him. What would you do in this circumstance, and how will you reply him? Now, you know that it is very unfair of your friend to come and shout at you, because you've always been helpful. But still he or she comes and does that. What would you do? Garima, I see you raising your hand. Garima, do you want to answer?
What did you say?
I said that you know that your friend is not fair and coming and shouting at you because you have always been very helpful. But still he or she comes and shouts at you. What would you do? Or will you reply?
I know. I will reply I will reply all together.
What would you say? What would you say to your friend?
I would talk to him.
Uh-huh. Who's this?
Garima. It's Garima who's talking.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very nice thing. Yeah, you have to talk and then say very calmly, okay? So the other person is very agitated. If you get agitated and if you shout back, it's not going to solve any problem. So it's a very good thing that you would talk to your friend and explain what you did and how you have still been trying to help. And it's because of your situation that you couldn't do something. Okay, I see somebody else raising hand.
I want to say my name is Sri Lakshmi.
Okay, Sri Lakshmi, please go ahead.
I will say that I was settling my new house, so I couldn't come and help you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's a very nice thing. You have to say it in good words. I see Pranav raised your hand. You want to say something, Pranav?
So, all right. So, Hare Krishna Mathaji, I would like to say.
Yeah.
So, if
What did you want?
got mad at me because I didn't help them with my homework and I was packing to go to a place for a trip yesterday, then I'd say sorry I couldn't help you with your homework. Next time I'll be quicker. Can you forgive me? I'm sorry, I was really busy packing.
Thank you so much. That was such a sweet reply. And I think if you say it in that tone, that friend will definitely like it. So you shouldn't get agitated back. Okay. So by this,
I was settling my new house.
yeah. So by this, you exhibit your tolerance. Okay. So that's what is the quality that you bring out by replying so calmly and peacefully back to your friend. Now let's move to scenario 3. This is again another scenario. You are visiting your cousin's place and your cousin warmly welcomes you, but she is not so nice with her grandmother. When the grandmother asks for help for finding eyeglasses, she wouldn't help her. When grandmother wants to walk slowly out, she wouldn't hold the door for her. What would you do in this circumstance? Would you just watch this or do something about it? I see.
Advice.
I would tell her parents.
I would tell her parents. I would
Okay, so some of you are telling that you will help her grandmother. Some of you are telling that you would tell her parents so that they will rectify her. Both are very nice. And by being nice to her grandmother, what quality you're exhibiting by being nice to elderly people?
Mataji, I would do something about it.
What would you do?
I would just go and talk to my grandmother and tell her that I tell that you are doing wrong things. Then if I were the grandmother, I will tell the little girl that you are doing like this, but it's bad for you, and it will not get you higher to Krishna. So you should always treat elderly people like me and good.
Very nice. So you would tell one of you are saying that you would say to the girl, and some of you are saying that you'll tell to the parents, and some of you are saying that you'll help the grandmother. All three are very nice solution. By helping the grandmother, or by doing, or by telling the girl or her parents, you're helping. You're being compassionate towards that grandmother, right? Okay, so that exhibits quality of compassion. Let's move to another scenario. You are keeping your house clean, but the neighborhood trash is not being maintained properly. Your neighbor is just throwing trash in open bins, and it is inviting a lot of mosquitoes and insects. Your neighbor happens to be a friend and classmate too. If you tell him, he might feel hurt. So you're hesitant to tell, but if you don't tell, your hygiene is at stake. What would you do?
I would
I would tell him nicely not to just throw away the trash. I would tell
you, Prahlad. Yes.
tell him like Garima.
Yes, Garima.
I will tell him. For me, I will go to his house and I will tell him that look, you're throwing your trash outside. When you walk, you might fall down because it's a bunch of trash. So you can pick it up.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, but if he doesn't pick it up, I will pick it up for him.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Let's move to the next one. Just one more scenario we will see, and then we will end there. So the last one, your friends at school who have, okay, this is an interesting thing. Pay attention to this. your friends at school who have helped you with your schoolwork many times. They have discovered some new drink that one fellow got that can keep you very excited and cool. All of them are secretly taking turns to just taste the new drink, just to take the kick of it, which you know is not right, which you know is not ethical. So you're keeping a distance from them. But one of your friends is trying to persuade you too much to take a sip of this wonderful drink. What would you do and how would you reply?
I would refuse.
Can Samskriti?
Samskriti, you want to say something?
Yeah, I would just say, no, this is like that's a bad thing to do, so I won't do it.
Okay. So you will stay strong on what you know is right. Anybody else?
Garima. Garima. Garima.
Yeah, Vrunda, you can go.
I would say that, see, if you drink this, then you're like, it's not good because drinks have like chemicals. So if you drink, your health will be bad.
Mataji, my name is Sri Lakshmi, and I would tell my friend that I don't know
Okay, you are
what
muted.
this I will say I don't know which and what kind of what it has inside the drink, so I won't drink it, and I think you should not drink it also.
Oh, so sweet. Yeah, you try to be strong on what you believe is right, and you also help your friend by saying that you should not do this. Okay, so that shows your determination of being strong. Okay, so I'll just move to the last part where I want to conclude by saying that we can develop all the good qualities by doing devotional service. Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavatam that one who does devotional service, automatically all the good qualities comes them. Okay, and another important thing is having faith on Krishna. It helps to deal with different situations very peacefully. Okay, and when something good happens to you, you take it as mercy of Krishna. And when something bad happens, you think that you deserved much more bad things, but you only got a little bit because Krishna was very merciful to you. Okay, anybody else want to say something before we continue?
Mataji?
Yes.
Mataji.
Yes, who's this? Tell your name.
Garima.
Yes, Garima.
I wanted to tell you the answer for the previous one.
Yes.
We are about to start another call. Vaishnav Bhajan.
Oh, okay. Sorry, kids, I have to stop here because.
Mataji, can I go?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Bye.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Bye.
Mataji, can you send me
Krishna
to the
Mataji.
group?
Bye.
Let's
Mataji, please tell the kids to raise hands when they have to speak.
One second, Sita Priti Mataji is speaking. Can you all please wait 1 second? Yes, Mataji, speak Mataji.
Yeah,
Whatever.
kids, please see to it that you're going to raise hands when you want to tell the answer. One person only speaking is not good. We need to be fair with everyone. Everyone should be getting chance to talk. So if the teacher asks something, see to it that you're on mute and you're raising your hands so that the teacher can know who has been speaking and who has not got a turn. There are a couple of them who did not get a turn to talk only because some of them were talking out of turn. Let's be fair with everyone, okay? Please, we'll just follow that rule of raising hands.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Bye. Thank you.
With Vaishnava prayers. Vancha
Patarobhyasya kripa sundu echa patita namo namaha.
Nandini Mataji ki.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mataji.
Bye.
Thank you, Mataji. Bye, Mataji.